Hey guys, Laura St. John here from Strong Confident Living. Welcome into a really important broadcast. If you are an emotional eater, especially at night, or you know someone who is like this at night, okay, just open my fridge and this is what happens. Okay, you're just staring or you're grabbing stuff and you're eating, then this broadcast is for you. So thanks for tuning in here. Strong Confident Living is a lifestyle community of fitness, nutrition, and mindset. We weave it together into this kick-ass lifestyle. Thank you for being here. Thank you for passing on these broadcasts, spreading the love. It's all out of love here, and that's what this movement is about. So if you like to eat at night, or you are just stuck in a pattern of eating at night, or drinking wine every night, or needing food at night, okay? At Strong Confident Living, we are gonna help shift you from needing the feeling of wine or food to actually appreciating and enjoying it, because life is fun. It's meant to be fun. We're meant to have fun, right, people? Like, it's life. So when you move into needing food at night, and wine or drinks, to appreciating it, loving on it, and just enjoying your 15% fun, 85% healthy, your entire life can change. So I'm gonna give you 3 simple strategies and some juicy tips along the way of emotionally eating and how to shift out of that, how to, just stop the pattern of saying, I'm gonna not do it tonight. Okay, and then you do it tonight. Okay, so I have coached so many people, and I want to share with you these 3 game changer tips that have been so helpful, and I know I've used them too. Okay, so willpower at night. Let's disconnect the power from food. Okay, willpower is about giving yourself back the power. You hold the control. You hold the decision making versus the cake or the wine or the food, and we're giving it control. And it doesn't need that control. That's us giving it. That's us creating the power struggle, and we're gonna take that power back. So step 1 is that a physical habit where you're going to open up your freezer, or you're going to open up your fridge, or you're having the cake. A physical habit, hey everybody, is always preceded by an emotional habit. I'm gonna say that once more, because once you identify it, your whole game can change. Your whole life will change. A physical habit, going to just, let's talk about boredom. Okay, I'm also next to my pantry, next to my fridge. When I was bored, my go-to used to be like, OMG, just walk into my kitchen. What's in my pantry? Okay, what's in my pantry? What looks good? The physical habit of opening my pantry was first created because I was bored. The emotional habit was first boredom. Then it goes into physical. So that's the first thing I want you to do. Is your emotional habit, I need to unwind. I had a tough day. So I'm gonna start by having a glass of wine. Okay, and this becomes a habit, right? I had another tough day. I need a glass of wine tonight because I had a tough day. Guys, just think about the power that we're then giving the wine. Okay, talk about willpower. When you start putting it into this little guy, okay, with no brain, okay, delicious. We love Blanchard wine. They're amazing. They support our nonprofit, all this stuff. I can go off on tangents about this amazing wine. However, when you give the wine the power, then you're suddenly like, I need you, just like you would need a boyfriend or you would need something, and to make you feel good. And when you start to give that power away, you are losing control. You are losing the power. So, and also think about it. Think about the people who are, yes, keep the power. Think about the people then that have a really tough day. So if you think you need to have a glass of wine every single night to unwind from your job, what happens on a day that you have 3 times as bad of a day? Do you need then 3 more glasses? So think about the messages that we're sending our kids, that we're sending our family when we give away the power, okay, in whatever external source. So that first step again, and maybe it's not wine, maybe it's cake, but maybe it's something else, but it's being triggered by that emotion. Okay, so the first step is, what is the emotional trigger I'm looking to fulfill right now? Is it that I need to feel like I need to unwind? Is it like a bad breakup and you think you need to have food? Is food giving you a feeling of certainty? You know you're gonna feel good, right? After you have cake, it's delicious, it tastes good. Do you know that like you're looking for certainty, and you know that certainty can, that this is gonna make you feel good? But again, then you're giving the power, as far as the willpower, to something that has no power. This is just cake. It's nothing. So take back the power. Take back that power and find certainty in yourself. Okay, find it in something else. If you're looking for love, like maybe you give your kid a hug. Like find what first get to the need of what you're looking for, and think about what you can do to make yourself feel good, what you can do as far as nurturing. So here's how to flip that. And also sometimes people do it as punishment. Like if they had a really crappy day, they know that, or they're sitting in an emotional feeling of I feel crappy, then they know that if they go into their fridge and start eating the house down, that they're gonna feel like shit afterwards, right? They're just gonna feel like crap, and that just validates how you feel on the inside and the outside. Guys, this is it. We're putting an end to it. We are getting everybody strong and confident, and here is how. It's awareness. So step 1, become more aware. Mine used to just be boredom. Laura St. John, open up the cabinet. What looks good? Want to crunch on things? Boredom. Okay, what is yours? Think about it. Step 2, this is where you move into finding something that will replace it. Do not create willpower struggle, like a power struggle. Do not say, I'm not going to do it tonight, so I'm going to put this wine right here, and I'm not going to have you tonight, right? Like, don't set up a power struggle for yourself. Instead, think of something that will move you but give you the same feeling, because sometimes you may just like holding a really cool wine glass in your hand and sitting on the couch, and the physical part could be part of it. Shake some like Cleanse for Life juice into a cool wine glass and put it in your hand and sit on the couch. So it's the same feeling that you're getting, okay? Set up a replacement habit for yourself that's gonna give you some of the same feeling. So and know 2 hours before, if you are emotionally eating and you are going into your closet every night at 10 o'clock, or you're coming down at 12 o'clock, like waking up out of your bed, coming downstairs, whatever you're doing, go 2 hours before and start putting better nutrients in your body, okay? Have a bedtime belly buster 2 hours before. Have a whole isoline shake. Have something, because good food, good protein, good complex carbs, good healthy fats are gonna get you in a much more emotionally balanced state, which will help you make better decisions. Okay, don't go to bed starving and suddenly your stomach's rumbling and then you're like, what do I need to do? I'm just gonna grab all the worst things for me. Okay, so that's step 2. Get the replacement habit that's gonna give you the same feeling. If every single night you like to have chips on the couch and watch some TV, don't bring chips into your house, but have a bag of something. But make a little bag of something healthier. Okay, maybe it's carrots, maybe it's veggie chips, maybe it's 1 degree of change. Okay, so instead of potato chips, you move to veggie chips. Maybe veggie chips then eventually turn it into carrot chips. Okay, just 1 degree of change, 1 step at a time. But don't just obliterate it out of your life, because that is setting up, again, that wall of willpower where you're creating a potential power struggle for yourself. So after you recognize it, the second step is getting that replacement habit going and testing it for a week. Don't be like, all right, I tried this one night and it didn't work. So I tried this the next night and it didn't work. And then I tried this the next night and it didn't work. No, just do it for an entire week. Have a bedtime belly buster for an entire week. Have something for an entire week and change just 1 variable before you make another change. And use our group here for support. Okay, so that's the second step. Then the third step, a lot of people I coach say, I wake up the next morning and I tell myself I am not gonna do it tonight. Laura, I am not gonna emotionally eat tonight. I am not gonna come downstairs. I'm not gonna go for that wine or the hard alcohol or the drink or the this or the that. They tell me they're not gonna, okay? And this is what I tell you. is that you telling me that you're not going to do it is focusing it on doing it. Okay, it is like bringing a 2.5-year-old through a candy aisle saying you're not gonna have any candy. Where do you think that 2.5-year-old's head is going to start looking? At all the candy, right? No, again, you're setting up like this willpower struggle. Do not measure yourself from where you were yesterday, which was doing it, emotionally eating at night, to where you are today, saying I'm not going to, because when you do, you're still looking backwards. You're still looking in the wrong direction. You're not going that way anymore. Okay, so when you say I'm not going to do it, you're moving from guilt. You're moving from because I did it yesterday, because I suck, because I blah, blah, right? But you're coming from the wrong intention. In Strong Confident Living, every decision you make is regardless of what you did yesterday. You are moving forward right now into a much more strong and confident person, and you're doing that every single day with willpower because you're giving your power back to yourself, the most very important person. You are the VIP in your life. Okay, take care of yourself and do not focus on deprivation. Look on fulfilling your needs, like Kat's saying here, on healthy food, healthy fun, healthy relationships. So it is not you versus yesterday's you, it's you versus tomorrow's you. Okay, you're moving forward. So where are you going from now to tomorrow? You were saying tonight, I'm going to have the veggie tips. Tonight, instead of having the glass of wine to unwind, I'm having the Cleanse for Life drink in a cool wine bottle. Tonight, instead of emotionally eating, like I'm going to have this bedtime belly buster. I can't wait to have the bedtime belly buster. It's gonna fill me up. And you start pointing your eyes and pointing your feet forward towards where you're going. Okay, and then you're pointing your focus towards where you're going, not where you've been. And that's how you create impacting incredible change, because you are giving yourself, cheers, the power back. And then I promise you, I want you to fast forward till tomorrow. So if you're doing it tonight, focus on these 3 steps tonight. Focus on how amazing you're gonna feel tomorrow morning when you wake up and you say, Laura, Strong Confident Living, Scott, all the people here, I did it. I had the shake instead of the wine or the cake or the whatever. Okay, guys, celebrate you. And it's okay. We're human. We are all, like, all of this stuff we've all been through. So stop beating yourself up, start moving forward, give that power back to yourself. Share this broadcast out. You don't know who you're gonna impact. Okay, tons of people are just stalking. Thousands of people just stalk this community, and that's amazing. Okay, we want you to all go from stalking to talking. So share this broadcast out, start commenting, start posting, start sharing. Where was your struggle? Your struggle is someone else's inspiration. So guys, just get vulnerable, dig in, and spread the movement. I love you all. Have an amazing day, and especially have an amazing night. So everyone be posting tonight what you're doing to stay balanced at night, because this is a really hot topic for thousands of people. Thank you, guys.